Hello, my name is Battalion Chief Keith Welch with Chandler Fire Health and Medical Department. As many of you know, there's been a new program introduced to City of Chandler elementary schools. This program is Partnership for Life, Learning in Firesafe Environments certification. Part of this program is having teachers and custodians working together to verify that their space has been inspected for any fire safety issues. There are self-inspection sheets that each of you will receive to help accomplish this task. I'm here today to take a moment of your time so that we can help prevent a small fire, a big fire, or even a death.
I've worked here for 20 years and there's never been a fire here.
And we tried our best.
The voice of Oliver Fire Chief Dan Scaros resigned to the fact that there was little his crew could do to save what many consider a community icon. Most of South Okanagan Secondary went up in flames early Monday morning. Scaros says it was a losing battle.
The fire has obviously affected students who go to this school. It's also affected emotionally former students, young and old.
Nearly 1,200 students in Racine will not be in class today after a fire.
WICN 12 News reporter Ben Hutchison is live in Racine with how this is impacting families. Ben?
There's nothing in my class that could even catch on fire.
That fire broke out Saturday night and gutted the second floor.
Students at Woodburn High have all next week off after a major fire causes damage inside their building. The question everyone wants to know now, how did this start?
Firefighters arrived on the scene around 9:30. They found flames shooting through the roof on the north side of the building. It grew to 4 alarms. Now, fortunately, everyone made it out safely, but now it looks like that fire may not have been an accident.
School officials said a fire was noticed along the wall and ceiling and from a small storage room in the small gym.
Well, Carol, police say that a 6th grade student has now admitted to setting a fire to a toilet paper dispenser in the boys' bathroom.
Aren't things built in Arizona to be fireproof?
Now, investigators say it will take some time before they can determine the cause, but students say someone lit hand sanitizer on fire and threw it into a recycling bin.
In a corner of that gym, a fire started near the roof. It appears to have started near the roof and then worked its way down. It looks like possibly there was maybe some electrical problems.
As crews battled the 2-alarm fire at the Westminster Community Charter School today. Those flames left behind a charred art room, a $275,000 damage tab, and several unanswered questions.
150 students and staff were in the building at the time. Shortly after a class had left the art room, flames broke out, and a teacher across the hall discovered the art room was on fire.
Our school has sprinklers, so as soon as the fire starts, it's going to go out.
This fire is still burning, and if you're watching this from home and you live in the area, you can tell exactly what I want to show you behind us, and that is that the smoke is really still billowing into the sky over here. An update now on the firefighters who are injured. Still, that number is at 8. All of them suffered burns while trying to fight this. I'm told they are all at the hospital.
At 1 p.m., firefighters were still attempting to put the fire out in the roof over the small gym.
Right now they're trying to, the fire has gotten into the roof of the small gymnasium, so they're trying to attack it from both ends to extinguish it.
So the fire's still ongoing then?
Yes, it's still ongoing at this time.
Families at tonight's meeting were told it could take 2 to 3 years to rebuild James Monroe Elementary School.
There are about 4,000 school fires each year in this country. What they all have in common is not how they started, the money that they cost our cities, the education that was disrupted, or even the damage to the structures. What they all have in common is that firefighters responded to them all. When a fire department responds to a fire, those firefighters are going to be asked to risk a lot when their lives are at stake. If there are children or teachers that are still trying to get out, firefighters will lay down their lives to rescue anyone in harm's way. I'm asking you to please stop thinking this can't happen to you. I'm asking you to take 10 minutes twice a year to help keep all of us safe. Please take these forms seriously and contact Chandler Fire Health and Medical Department with any questions you might have about fire safety.